Hey dear Pisces, this is your reading for March 2021. And yesterday I messed up, and instead of making a reading for you, I made another for the Aquarius people. So now I have a special for Aquarius, but maybe it is also related to you because it was meant for you. So if you want, you can check it out. It's Aquarius special reading for March. Okay, but this time, Pisces, this time it's for you alone. Or for whoever is watching, so, you know. Woo. Okay. Okay. So we have the Three of Swords. Interesting. Death. Wow. And the Emperor. Okay. I think 1 week ago I started recording a reading for you, and it was so heavy that I, aborted. And now I'm doing it again, and it doesn't look better. So it's quite heavy here. Three of Swords, we all know that's pretty much heartbreak. So something, I wouldn't say, I don't want to say, there's something heartbreaking coming towards you. No. No. Death could be an indication for, heartbreaking things ending. So a Scorpio and an Aries here, that's also pretty heavy signs. So the Emperor kind of saying, hey, you got control. So having an Emperor on your side in a reading means having a big bunch of support. And I need to lit my candles. I always forget that, so I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's do it here. One. Can you even see them? And here. Okay, so now let's get it to so bumpy, not easy. So let's get into the other storyline. So I usually say this one is the sideline, or kind of maybe giving an impression of what the reading will be about. Maybe not, things can change throughout the reading itself. So let's get into it. We have the Knight of Pentacles in your current position. I really don't want to move these candles out of the way because, I just need more space. But then you won't see them anymore because these candles are too big for my camera setup here. Okay, so anyway, one is not visible. Here we go, a little bit more space. Knight of Pentacles. Then we have the Sun as grounding and the King of Pentacles on your mind. In the past we have the Queen of Cups. Future, Four of Wands and Knight of Cups, which is awesome. Transition, Nine of Wands. Interesting, Aquarius got the same. Okay, so I think I'm gonna read them just like yesterday. So here's the Page of Pentacles in your outcome. Okay, I see a lot of Pentacles court cards, so quite a lot of people, and a couple of Wands, and yeah, a lot of court cards. Then we have the Sun with Leo, so in your grounding, kind of reminding yourself of your own power, of your strength, of not being too serious or too fed up with heavy stuff. you know, kind of not telling yourself over and over again how difficult things are. So we have the Nine of Wands looking in this direction, and the King of Pentacles looking a little bit down. So they're kind of they are in communication for some reason, and let's check what kind of communication they have going on here. So there's something on your mind again that wants to have stability. So we have the Emperor not accompanying you, but being in your company or supporting you with all their strength and capacity, ability to be in control. So I think they go together, the King of Pentacles here. And in the transition, so there's something to overcome, and I would say that is self-doubt. Self-doubt about, it's the same as yesterday with the Aquarius, because it was also about this self-doubt of can I make it? But it was a bit different, it was about decisions. So this is more about kind of grounding yourself. So I think the past is kind of you, maybe you have found something in yourself. I don't know precisely if that's kind of your card, but at least your yeah. So I guess you found something in you. I don't know, maybe it was something like along the lines of, wow, I'm so, I don't know, fluid. I'm so kind of not, you know, not solid enough. And here we have all these pentacles indicating, you know, solidifying this past. I don't know, maybe there was something related to a love situation, as the Three of Swords is here, and something ended, and you're kind of looking back and reflecting upon yourself and realizing that, yeah, there may be things coming along with who you are, like what is given to you by in an astrological sense, and that this kind of interferes with what you want. So so you may want to have like a little bit more solidity, like being a bit more solid. So here we have the earth, but quite a lot of fire also. So overcoming the self-doubt is one key aspect. To get to this situation, so some people read this as a finish line. I actually like this idea. So it's not only about, you know, marriage or something like very, I don't know, specific things, but more about, yeah, reaching a point where, I don't know, people are waiting for you to reach that point on the other side. They're welcoming you, and they're happy to see you, and they're happy that you made this transition, and kind of you made it through kind of through this transformation. And along with this comes, this is read as a love offer oftentimes, right? The Knight of Cups. I think in this particular deck, the Knight of Cups looks quite a little bit sad. Not at all how it is sometimes portrayed as coming in love and, you know, It's also a very, very calm night, and more sensible. You know, the head of the horse is tilted down and kind of a little bit shy, and I wouldn't say insecure, but definitely not going for things, actually. So maybe there's something about offering, but being quite, you know, not, as I know was saying, not falling with the door in the house. That means kind of not being too harsh with your approaches towards other people. So kind of your element, kind of bringing yourself in, but less, maybe less like a tsunami with all the power, but more calm, as the Knight and the King of Pentacles are energetically very calm, solid energies. So, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. That's always a beginning for me. A beginning, and kind of looking at being very aware and drawing your attention towards something new that you want to observe first, because you do not know a lot about it. So and again, I think this is something that has to do with this inner solidity. Is that a word? I'm sorry. So the solid, like something, less all over the place, what I like to say, but more determined, sure about things. So there is something as going into this exploration of yourself, of other aspects of yourself. Okay, let's add some cards. And as always, it isn't working for the camera. Come on, let me try once more. No, I don't think. Okay, whatever. Not as important. So, what about this heartbreaking things there? What was going on there? Or what is going on there? Devil, control. Whoa, okay, that's quite obvious. So we have the Three of Swords here. Yeah, I'm so sorry, I can't really see it. My setup is not perfect. Okay, we have the Three of Swords, right? This heartbreaking card. Sorry for the reflections. So it's a little bit about, the suffering times in our lives. So this is clarified by the Devil, control, issues, being bound by I don't know, not the right things to not the right things. So Page of Swords, also not the most positive card, being very guarded and like defensive, ready to attack actually. Not yet attacking, but also very much insecurity. And then again the Three of Swords. Yeah, okay. So whatever heartbreaking situation this was, it was not about something that was, I would say, worth putting all of your energy into. Kind of fighting until you die, you know what I mean? That makes no sense. So this situation has probably ended or will end in some proximate time, like near closest time. Okay, what about the Queen of Cups? Being left out a little bit. Okay, here we have, okay, that's interesting. So, it's the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is like a church, and people are, you know, people who, how do you, bargain? No. Begging. Because like poor people who are, like, this is a typical picture of how we like to, like our cultures like to portray the church as an institution helping poor people. So here they are kind of outside this church windows. Then we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess, also both about speaking about religion. So these are three cards connected to religious or spiritual aspects, clarifying this thing that I was talking about, that you may have found something in you that you kind of would like to add something on to it because you don't like it. It makes you experience a sense of too much fluidity. That's for a lack of a better word. So I don't know, maybe you grew up in a very religious family, or you are part of a religious group that makes you kind of realize now that you might not want to be too much dependent on the situation. Kind of you want to have your own opinion, your own independence. I'm sorry, that was my computer for some reason. Okay, what do we have more? So whatever this is about, it's kind of like the whole thing comes like liberating yourself from things that were holding you back, that were not good for you, not the best soil to grow on. So I think this will start again. I don't know why my computer is going kind of it's doing their own stuff. Okay. Let's continue. What about this Knight of Cups? Okay, so it's kind of so you want to come over as a calm person that has something to offer, and maybe you're afraid of judgment, but you want to be judged as this person that you maybe not at times not come over as, but that you want to be. Again, the Pentacle here. So we have a lot of earth aspects going on in this reading. And the Four of Swords, it's about peace and calmness and finding the peace within, and being for yourself, recreation or recovery. Recovery is definitely the word I want to use. So, and the Judgment connected to that, clarifying the Knight of Cups, who was about this, being like bringing yourself in, but not harsh, and not as this tsunami, not as this wave. Okay. Yeah, I think you're on the best way to get your... I don't know why this video starts over and over again. I have my laptop here open next to me, that's why. Okay, so you're on the best way to untie yourself from toxic, bad, holding you back scenarios in your life. This could be connected to heart issues, family, friends, relationships, and also some kind of a weird religious aspect. And you have the Emperor on your side. You have the you're kind of focusing on this getting control, not having something control you, but getting control over yourself. Making solid plans, and there are people, whoever there are people waiting for you to get there, to reach that, so they will be happy for your change and transformation and for you letting go of these things. So you don't have to fear anything. You just go ahead within your pace, and there will be people waiting for you and cheering you up, and that's awesome. Okay, so now I get an oracle card. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get this one. This my pronunciation. So this card. Trust and thrive, right? Yes, trust and thrive. Let me read your message. I think that's part of the symbol. Yeah. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. Yes, do that. You are a wonderful human being in the process of self-discovery, growing, untangling, healing, doing all the stuff, doing all what you gotta do. So, yep. Thank you for watching, Pisces. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I hope you liked it, you liked your reading. And if you're one of my subscribers, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's fun to see how the channel grows, and it's fun to kind of have subscribers. Actually, it's interesting. I will always do a little funny dance when I see there's something more happening on the channel. Okay. Good. So see you next time. Bye.